Charles Morey penned a love letter to theater when he wrote Laughingstock. It's a funny play about a community theater in New England that gets together every year to perform a trio of works in rotating repertory, a summer stock for professional actors from New York City, as well as veteran amateur troupers from around the area. KTK Productions recently concluded its 2015-16 season at Southampton Presbyterian Church with an amusing version of Morey's comedy. The playwright has written numerous plays over the last 40 years, including adaptations of The Hunchback of Notre Dame, A Tale of Two Cities, and The Three Musketeers. He's also penned an adaptation of Bram Stoker's famous novel Dracula. He uses his knowledge of that story to good advantage when he has the longtime producer at the Barn Playhouse pen his own version titled Dracula, Prince of Darkness as one of 3 shows to be performed. Charley's aunt is a perennial favorite of the company's biggest and only patron, so that's on the bill. But King Lear is scrapped when the patron says she prefers Hamlet. She also suggests to the producer Gordon that he utilize the services of Susanna Huntsman, daughter of her college roommate, as director for Charley's aunt. Auditions for the season go well enough except for the arrival of Vernon Volker, a cantankerous Broadway or off-Broadway veteran who scoffs at actually auditioning but is given roles anyway by the enamored Susanna. Others in the troupe include beloved local favorite Richfield Hawksley and his wife Daisy, a young Lothario named Tyler Taylor, beautiful ingenue Mary Pierre, aspiring actor turned law student Jack Morris, and Gordon, who takes on the role of the Prince of Denmark. Behind the scenes are savvy stage manager Sarah, interns Karma and Brana, persnickety company accountant Craig, and scenic designer Henry. Not much goes according to plan. Vernon constantly berates his surroundings, and Tyler devotes most of his rehearsal time chasing after Mary. Richfield lives up to his reputation of forgetting his lines, while Susanna is widely considered just plain crazy for her visionary approach to Charley's aunt, with its main character confused about his sexual identity and suggesting that he wear a costume male on one side and female on the other. Don Kroll, director of the KTK production of Laughingstock, elicited some fine performances that helped make this rendition amusing. At the same time, the pace was too sluggish for a farce of this caliber to be fully appreciated, but there was enough comedy to enjoy nonetheless. Ray Shea as Vernon, Michael McClelland as Jack, and Larry Quiggins as Richfield shine in the show's best scene. Richfield keeps confusing characters in Gordon's The Dracula adaptation compared to Stoker's original tale, leading to increasingly frustrated reminders by Vernon and Jack as to what characters Richfield is addressing. It's a very funny scene, well done by all. Jane Abling brought savvy understanding to the role of Sarah, who shares a history with Gordon that is gradually revealed during the play. Bill Ellis complimented Abling as the genial Gordon, a New England native who never caves in to exasperation as producer for such a motley crew. Kathy Dorr captured Susanna's flakiness quite nicely, while Patrick Wells and Amy Bossy were entertaining as the company Romeo Tyler and Mary, subject of his latest romantic pursuit. Doug Landholt was amusing as penny-pinching Craig, and Brian McAlpin had fun as eccentric Henry. Amy Price and Katie Sharias were fine as interns Karma and Brana, respectively. Earl Miller designed the set, costumes were by Dorr and Marie Moore, lighting design by Chris O'Donovan, sound design by Joe Moore.
I had a very good time too. Our calendar opens as usual with Monday open mic night at the Monocle, Bullets in the Bathtub at the Lemp Mansion, and Nursery Crimes at the Bissell Mansion.
The Glass Menagerie continues at Upstream Theater. Kiss Me Kate continues at Family Musical Theater, and The Trip to Bountiful continues at Theater Guild of Webster Groves.
The 2-character play will be done by the Midnight Company, The Odd Couple female version by Act 2 Theater in St. Peter's, and Yentl by the New Jewish Theater.
Skin Deep is the play at Alton Little Theater. Labora's Story continues at Theater Lab. And Jersey Boys visits once again the Fox Theater.
Open mic night will be at the Cabaret Project, Dearly Departed at the Alpha Players, and Mitzi's Abortion at Tesseract Theater.
Black and Blue is back at Gitana Productions. Charley and the Chocolate Factory visits Afton Center Stage Theater, and La Baume opens the Opera Theater of St. Louis season.
Bob and I will be watching some of these productions from our 2 seats on the aisle, and we'll be watching the mail and email for your thoughts on theater and this program, and for items for the calendar. Send them to 2 on the Aisle, HEC-TV, 3221 McKelvey Road, Bridgeton, Missouri, 63044, or by email to tota@hectv.org.
Join Deborah Sharn for more news about theater on the KDHX blog, Break a Leg, Theater in St. Louis and Beyond, and find more news about all the arts on State of the Arts on HEC-TV on Sundays and Thursdays at 7 p.m.
Catch Mark's reviews in Ladue News, and catch me and Bob next time on cable and the web when we'll report on rare Tennessee Williams and the greatest of all jukebox musicals.
Bob and Jerry will be waiting for you.